Jenny Romer, you all know who she is, so I will pass the mic over to Jenny. Jenny.
Thank you, Ed. It's been a great day today. So it's been really nice getting to know a lot of you, and thanks again for inviting me. Okay, so thanks again for inviting me. And so, as we discussed earlier today, it's an exciting time for pollution prevention. So as we talked about earlier, President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure law made a historic $100 million investment in pollution prevention with the pollution prevention grants. Woo! And that investment helps folks like you provide businesses with technical assistance to help develop and adopt P2 practices to prevent and reduce pollution before it's even created and reducing liability costs. So as I discussed earlier today, this funding expands on EPA's P2 grants program, and in February we'll announce a new round of funding, new RFA, in addition to our traditional P2 grant program. And earlier this year, or last month, we announced 39 grants funded by the bipartisan infrastructure law, totaling about $12 million. And that's on top of the $9 million in traditional P2 grants. And preventing pollution before it starts is an important step in our work to deliver on President Biden's ambitious environmental justice agenda and to tackle the climate crisis. So like I said, a whole lot of exciting times ahead of us, and there are a lot of P2 bill funded grantees in attendance today, so I just wanted to make sure that everyone knows a little bit about those projects. And I will say also to the recurring P2 grantees in the room, I'm sorry that you aren't getting quite as many shout outs, but you're doing a great job too. So as far as the P2 bill-funded grantees, here in Oregon, as we know from yesterday, we have Oregon Department of Environmental Quality, and they'll be very busy. So I think we went through all that they'll be working on, but that includes their sustainability internship program. So sustainability internship program, helping metal manufacturers and reduce their use of toxic solvents, helping businesses in Oregon navigate the safer choice process, as we heard earlier, and expanding on the EcoBiz certification for automotive businesses in underserved communities. And another P2 bill-funded grantee is in Alaska. I'm looking at you, Bruce. The Knik Tribal Council will partner with Alaska Forum to support P2 efforts at businesses located in underserved and tribal Alaskan communities. And their efforts will support and promote the use and local sale of EPA Safer Choice certified products. Yes, and as I said, I want to come visit and check it out at some point. And I will bring you that check. We're going to have to get a little dry erase marker so we can bring it. And yes, I agree. And just make people stand up. So Idaho, you're next. Idaho Department of Environmental Quality will will host the next two P2 roundtables.
We're all invited.
To partner with industry and drive reductions in priority pollutants. So I understand you have a planning session tomorrow. And
We're all invited.
everyone make sure to attend that and attend next year. And then in California, we have California Department of Toxics and Substance Control, DTSC. There you go. And that grant will develop chemical alternative assessment practices and other P2 tools to address environmental inequity. And also in California, the VA House band of Kumeyaay Indians will support training of stand-up. Will support training and technical assistance to businesses in the VA House Indian Reservation and share lessons learned with the tribal P2 action platform to support other tribes and communities. And so we've talked about that and really how to take that platform and be able to really increase communication there. So look forward to that. And lastly, also California, we have University of California, Berkeley. Will focus on reducing the amount of hazardous chemicals in the marketplace by providing manufacturers and other formulators with alternative assessments and best management practices. I had the opportunity to visit back in August and learned a whole lot from PhD students working directly with businesses. And so it was really exciting to see things like PFAS in carpet and 6-PPD in tires, and unfortunately not learning that we had it all figured out yet, but the computational chemistry and everything was, really, really important work is happening. So congratulations. And if your organization is a Pollution Prevention Bill grant recipient, I guess everyone please stand again. And you can be, one more time. Stand again. A recurring fund grantee recipient stands as well. So, thank you so much. I think we have Washington here represented. But I really had a great time the last couple of days and getting to know so many of you and learning, getting out of my office and being able to have conversations and including having a whole lot of safer choice conversations has been really helpful and helps me kind of figure out where I need to focus more. So thank you so much, and on to the rest of the night.
All right, folks. So the next thing on the docket is basically, it's an awards program. So I'm trying to resurrect an old tradition where in Region 9, they would award, peers would award their peers for outstanding P2 achievements. So I'm trying to resurrect that here in Region 10, okay? So this is the way it works. Somebody nominates someone, then I select a panel of judges, and we have a scoring sheet, and then we rank them. And we have our list. So I'm going to start with Region 10 first, and then I'm going to go down to Region 9. All right? So this person is being awarded a P2 Lifetime Achievement Award for being a cornerstone in both the state and national levels for over 30 years. He developed key relationships with businesses and other P2 providers, and has mentored numerous P2 professionals across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure to announce 2022's Lifetime Achievement Award, Hugh O'Neill from...
That was a really good surprise. This is very lovely. Thank you. I'm not dead yet, but
You got another 40 years, buddy.
yeah, I appreciate the recognition. It's lovely to be with you all. I really thrive in this environment, and it's really energizing to be here and see you and be among you. It's been a long time, and yeah, I'm very touched. Thank you so much, everyone.
This frame is made out of 140-year-old wood from a barn in Lake Tahoe. So, yeah. The owner knows. Yeah, the order actually made it. I should have said Fusiliers. Our next award, our P2 Champion Award, goes to a person who is very proactive and innovative in furthering P2 in his or her state. This person incorporates Green Belt principles of Six Sigma to improve operations and environmental performance, and is committed to environmental justice. This person is known as Idaho's hazardous waste mortal enemy. Please recognize EPA Region 10 P2 Champion Ben Jarvis of Idaho.
It's kind of hard to follow the lifetime achievement. I think you got these in the wrong order. You got Super Bowl champion over there, Tom Brady, and Pee Wee football runner-up champion. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you all. It is so amazing to be surrounded by such wonderful colleagues. I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. Did not get here without learning a lot from my colleagues in Washington and Oregon and Alaska. So thank you guys all so much. Thank you, Ed.
All right, thank you. You're in the big leagues now, Ben.
Varsity level. Our next award has developed, our award winner has developed, grown, and led Oregon's OSC intern project since 2017. In fact, the success of this program has prompted the Washington Department of Ecology to adopt it and replicate it. I think you all know who she is. I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Lisa Cox of Oregon DQ. She did tell us that she had to leave early, so is anybody else from Oregon DQ here?
Oh, I'll take it, Ed.
All right. Well, it comes, you have to give a presentation, I mean, a speech. There you go.
So, we all know Lisa. I cannot tell you the number of times today that someone brought up the Oregon internship program. It was in almost every single session. And there are so many interns that are either here or will present tomorrow who have been hired by the companies they worked for. So Lisa's doing really something right when she can hire and train and place these interns in the companies, and they say, oh my gosh, you're so great, we want you to be here full time. And that's amazing, and I'm so glad that Washington has followed that model. I'm looking at Alaska next, California, anywhere with a coastline, you can do this too. So let's make this West Coast wide.
Excellent. And now for Region 9. Folks, it was very difficult because a lot of them scored high, and in some cases there was a 1-point difference. In some cases there were exactly the same score. So I should probably name who the judges were. I was one judge, right in the middle of the awards, right? Cassie Carroll, Cassie, are you here? Yeah. Right there. Yeah. Belinda Breidenbach. Right here. Yeah. So, yeah, I just want to let you know that the way it works is that we score it, right? And so at the end of the conference call, it's like, oh, we were scratching our heads. Who's going to win? So, let's find out. So this person has set a new course for how California Green Business Network, the network works with the Latinx businesses. She has set an example how to be more inclusive and equitable in program delivery and how to serve businesses or business owners and employees that are Black, brown, indigenous persons of color. And for her outstanding contributions in diversity, equity, and inclusion. This certificate of recognition goes to Maria Corona of the California.
As we were reading it, I was like, that sounds like me. Thank you for whoever nominated me. Thank you for this award. And I've been learning a lot here, and I'm hopefully brewing some stuff, and I'm excited for tomorrow as well, so that we can learn different ways to actually measure more environmental justice initiatives as well. Thank you, everyone.
Now this next award has two winners. Scored the same. It was almost impossible to be able to separate. So, one of them put together a green chemistry team to advance P2 practices in various industrial sectors in Southern California. She also launched a metal finishing work group for the National Pollution Prevention Roundtable, which coincides with EPA's NEA. Ladies and gentlemen, the final P2 champion for 2022 goes to Jennifer Kong of the LA Sanitation and Environment.
I'm an introvert. But then again, so is Ed.
Yeah.
So,
Everybody knows that, right?
so I really would like to thank you for everyone for your support. And we can't do it. I mean, city alone cannot do it without the support of MPR and all the EPA region leaders. Thank you so much for your support and your mentorship. And you know, whenever I have a question, I come to you because metal finisher is a very, very tough industry to really be. But we are looking forward and looking ahead. And thank you for my manager, Michael Simpson, for your support, and my team, the LA team.
Nice. So the second award goes to a person who established the state of Nevada's first green business program. She is responsible for working with hundreds of businesses. She's conducted numerous trainings and has successfully connected dots between state agencies and the small business community. Folks, the second P2 Champion Award goes to Donna Walden of Green Up, Nevada.
Well, thanks. I think everybody in this room probably deserves an award of some sort because of all the work that we do saving the planet. And I know that sometimes it seems like a big mountain to climb. I have friends who think that we've already reached the tipping point, but I don't believe that. I think it's community and youth and technology, and all of you that are going to make the difference. So give yourself a hand for all the wonderful work that you do.
Our next award winner has been instrumental in the tremendous growth of the California Green Business Network. In a span of several years, this network has grown from around 10 programs to over 48 city and county green business programs, with more on the way. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's P2 Advocate of the Year award goes to Joe Fleming of the California.
Well, you know, I have to thank Ed in this conference, actually, because I was like a young 20-something thing when I came to a P2 conference, and I met people that were running green business programs in the Bay Area, and I thought I should start one of those in the Monterey Bay Area. That's what I did with a lot of other helpful people. And then Ed would have a little breakout room for us where we had pizza and beer at the conference. And find your room. We had really heated conversations about how we could all do things the same way and how we could find funding to do things the same way and how we could grow and expand. So it's really out of this conference that the California Green Business Network was born. And it's been my life's work and my pleasure.
And a wonderful thing you've done, so.
It's amazing, and it's a lot of people that came before me and will come after me.